Alright guys, welcome back. So quite a few of you have been requesting a hero update. I honestly haven't been messing around with it too much. I mean, because I've just been focusing on Dark Synchro and trying to make that function. Because I can't really like fully commit myself into a bunch of decks. Because I have to commit myself to just one and fix it as much as I can. And I guess that's Dark Synchro. Synchro is like my favorite mechanic, so I want to try to make that work. Although this is a good option as well. Because just like a lot of the times, most of the time, people stick with the deck because they're just fans of it and they just want it to work, and that will give you that's pretty much what initiates the spark to allow you to stay with it particular deck, because you're just such a fan of it. You want it to work, so you stick with it until you figure a way, and little by little you just you'll see things that some people don't. And that's really good. Okay, so basically, heroes going first is amazing, right? Because you have the access to make Dark Law so easily and so consistently. Like majority of the time, if you're gonna be against heroes and you go in second, you're like expecting a Dark Law. There's like no doubt they can end with Dark Law. But let's look at what they have, right? Because the issue that they have is when they try to go up against an establishment. An overwhelming board. Like, what do you do, right? Because okay, so basically what they have is they have a Dark Law at will. Basically, they have a rank 4 toolbox, which comes in handy in specific scenarios because you can, depending on your situation, you can rank into something, and then hopefully you can manipulate the outcome. And then you have the option with this guy, where this guy gives you 0, basically. So those 3 things are at your disposal to try to win you the game, basically. How are we going to use those, and is it relevant right now, based on the meta decks? And the main issue that normally they face is that links is the main issue, because like once you make a Dark Law, that Dark Law is going to stay there until they end up destroying it, and then after that it might be too late, because you need your versatility to rank it to your toolbox, rank 4s. So that's one of the problems you have as well, because like if you have multiple link zones and at least 2, then you can manage, because you can have a Dark Law and then like follow it up with a rank 2 play. But the simple fact that you're so restricted to having just one extra deck zone it hinders so much of the plays that are they're basic plays, but that's what these decks do. They're meant to simplify the game state. They're not meant to like combo off on you. Like Dark Synchro is. It's meant to combo off on you, try to be persistent and try to get what they're trying to do with as many roads as you possibly can. Whereas this is like meant to like stun you. It's meant to slow you down, and because it's not a fast deck, it's meant to just control the tempo. And so those are your 3 options you have, right? And what was the whole reason? What was like one of the iconic memories that heroes are known for? It's hero. Dark Law Toad, right? That's like the main overwhelming before pre-links. You'd go Dark Law, Bahami Shark, Toad. That was almost guaranteed. It was so easy to do. So you can get to your hero so consistently. So once links came out, it's like, okay, well that option's gone, because one, it was hard to make decode, because how are you gonna make the decode? I mean, if Gofu was an option, but the simple fact that Gofu was a special man, that like it conflicts with this. So you had to choose with either or. If not, then you had to open up this and this somehow, or this and this, and so it was a bit like they're conflicting. So which is bringing me to our before pre-links, I was trying out this because if you've been here long enough, you are aware that I don't like sticking to standard. I like thinking a little bit further, thinking a little bit out there to see different possibilities. Because sometimes once someone makes something and it's good, everyone will gravitate to that because it's good. Like, why wouldn't you? It's common sense that you would do that. But one of the flaws in that is that once people gravitate to that, that's all they'll stick to, and they won't try to branch out. Why would they? This works. Does that make sense? And that makes sense. But sometimes it can be a bit of a problem because you won't explore and you won't find out new plays. But yeah, so which brings us to these guys. Doing totally the manual way. Being able to use this now as link materials, because my Star Boy you just need 2 waters, and that opens up two zones, which is what basically is great. Gives you the option to get your Dark Glow and rank 4 toolbox, and then if you want you can make 0. Majority of the time when I was testing the deck, it's like I really like going into F-Zero and then getting a water on board and then just linking into my Star Boy and nuking their field. That's amazing, dude. Especially when you can go, like, there's a play where you can go a hero lives, and then you go 0, and then you just get a water on board. So you link, and then into my Star Boy, so it'll be chaining 1, what's it called, absolute 0, and then you chain your mass change to into Dark Claw, so that everything is banished. I really like that play. That play's cool. But that's the little thing I was talking about. How some of those things are at your disposal. Are at your disposal. You just gotta just experiment with a few things, and that's what I really like about that. So there's 32 cards here, right? 32 cards. I'll give you 7 cards if you want to stay 40 flat. What would you put? Because that's the main issue here is suffer from going second. So you already know the option you have. You have Dark Law, Toolbox, and then 0 access. And then you have Totally Awesome access. If you go in first, it's amazing. Of course, I'll show you a little combo at the end because it's really insane the fact that you can do that, which is why this is there. Because if you open up a Totally and this, that's pretty much 2 negates. Because you can just bring back Totally, and then you'll float into this, so they can't attack the Totally. So it's gonna be pretty amazing in that sense. Especially if you have like a Dark Law play as well, dude. That's insane, and that requires no links. That's the good thing about it. That you can do Dark Law and double negate in 1 turn with no link. That's amazing. But yeah, I really like the fact that you can have access to 0, which is board wipe, which is pretty much a board wipe. The fact that you can have an access to accessible board wipe is amazing, because of course, instead of hard drawing the hard drawing the Regeki, you can actually work your way into getting yourself a board wipe through them. That's what I really like about that. And I've been trying out 2 polymerization and 1 fusion sub, because there's only room for 2 zeros. Because like I tried 3, but it was a bit too much. I don't know. It seemed like I needed another toolbox rank 4 instead of 0, so I ended up just going with 2. And then fusion sub is pretty much returns the 0, and then it makes your 2 polymerizations live again. Cause like it's so good, man. You can just make it 0 without summoning, and then just crashing or something and nuke your opponent's board. I really like that. But where to take it from here? That's the thing. That's the thing. That's the question. So this video is pretty much just asking you guys, what do you want to do with the deck? Because the options are there. So who knows where it can go. Especially with the new pendulums. Oh my god, they're gonna pretty insane. Okay, so let me just quickly show you the combo. Okay, it's pretty basic, but it's pretty damn powerful. Okay, so let's say all you need is this, that, and you just need that. Because remember, this deck is not really a combo deck. This combo is just in the deck, so but it's like, it doesn't mean it's a combo deck. It's mainly like a slow tempo type thing. Okay, so there's 3 of everything besides Ronin. So okay, so it's pretty simple. So you just go into Here Lives, right? And then you search your mass change. Okay. Let's just put that there really quick. Right? So add this. Then you pitch special. This is your hand. Send another one. Add back, send. And you overlay to your Toad. You set this, right? And then instead of face, you get your Duke Frog, right? And then they'll try to bait you in some way, right? So you get on the gate, right? So in this case, you just activate, chain, and then chain. So that way, they won't have a window to. I mean, they could chain the quick effects, but like any spell speed one, like you just want to avoid. So you activate. So you go to Dark Law, right? Bring back your Toad, and then your Toad effect. Get back your swap, and then your Shadow Mist. You get your bubble. Or no, let's go for this guy. Let's go for this guy. So you can try to have a whatchamacallit, absolute zero play. So that's pretty amazing, right? Like the simple fact that you have that at your disposal is pretty insane. Dark Law, that was no links as well. And then if you want to clear it up, like let's say clear up this, get this out of the way, and go up 0, you can. And then you can do the play where is it? Let me see. Right? You can go you go, okay, I'll go into polymerization and do these two, right? Oh no, not these two. Yeah, just in case you want to negate something, keep Toad on there. Right? 0. And then you just link into Mr. Boy, nuke their field, and then get something back off Toad, and then make another Toad again. Does that make sense? So like the fact that you have that as an option is pretty amazing, and not all decks have that consistency with them, unless it's the top tier deck. But that's pretty much it. I just want to quickly cover that and just give you guys the option to let you guys give you like a more, I guess, in-depth approach of what heroes have at their disposal. And, of course, you can play Honest Neos. Play if you were like before, I was playing what's it call it? Where is it? Of course, you can play like the traps, the paleo traps, and have it like pretty much playing paleo and heroes. You play that Lost Wind or whatever. It's up to you. What do you feel? You're just putting it up in the air. What route do you want to take it with? Well, that's pretty much gonna be it. Hopefully enjoy the video, and thanks for watching.